So Hillary made a pick for vice president. The guy's name is Tim Kaine. I didn't know much about him, so I decided to Google him. And immediately, I don't like what I see. I am not looking at this from a perspective of politics or issues or anything like that. I'm trying to think about this the way an American voter thinks, which is irrationally. Hillary's biggest problem is male voters. She's got the woman vote, no problem. She's got to figure out a way to get more men to vote for her, particularly the undecided voters. A lot of this is based on image, not on politics and positions. So, since so much of this is image-based as opposed to policy-based, I said, let's have a good look at this guy, and I immediately saw that this is a complete disaster. This is just doing a search for Tim Kaine and selecting Google images. You would think that this is the Donald Trump website or something like that. Look at this guy. Look at this. This is a beta male. This is a super beta male. He just looks... he looks so weak. Even in the... Okay, this picture's not bad because he's yelling and he's got two fists out. That's pretty good. But like this, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to think about saying something. Oh, so cucky. Look at this one. Oh, I'm so sad. You can't be sad at a veterans event. You got to be strong. This is the best one I've seen so far. I'm really upset. I'm very confused. Cuck. Beta cuck. Someone should tell him, don't tilt your head to the side. This is how a chick poses for a picture. Just looks so weak and doughy. I'm bored and something. Doesn't look like he knows how to be angry. Cuck. He's praying. That's good. I don't know. He's looking at something. Ugh. Terrible. Not too bad in that one. Oh, looks like he's getting ready to coach a softball game. Here he is with Obama. That's good. I don't see strength. This one, even he's got his fists together like he's getting ready to fight. Even in this, he looks weak. Just weak, super beta stuff. Should never sit next to Bush. I mean, Bush is an idiot, but if Bush makes you look good, don't look at this. I mean, again, this is not like, this is just Google image search the guy. And not that I'm saying most people are going to do this, but they are going to look at things. They're going to look at them on TV and on the internet, and this is what they're going to see. They're going to see a super, super weak guy. I don't see anything projecting any strength here anywhere. I don't know. So, I mean, how does that affect her vote for undecided male voters? I can't even look at this guy anymore. I mean, which is I don't even know. What's the best picture out of the whole lot? Probably... It's hard to find a good one. It's hard to find a picture where he does not look weak. You don't argue with your hand on your hip. That's what women do. This one. That's as good as it gets. That is Tim Kaine on his best day. And what the fuck is that? Oh, God. I gotta close this. So, I went to Hillary Clinton's Twitter to see if she could tell me some more things about Tim Kaine, and yet we have yet another of these pictures where he looks super weak, super beta. I mean, she just looks fucking crazy in this picture. This is like, it's like looking at a sack of potatoes hopped up on goofballs and the coach of the JV girls soccer team. Eesh. So, what else can we learn about Tim? Oh, here's from NPR here. What can we learn? All right, let's expand this tweet here. Let's see what it has to say. Okay. 5 things to know about Tim Kaine. Hillary Clinton's running mate. Oh, they found an even worse picture here. Now she looks really fucking crazy. And he doesn't look any better. Okay, about Tim Kaine. He's never lost an election. That's good. He's a winner. He's fluent in Spanish. Okay. I mean, That's good, I guess. I guess that means he speaks 3 fewer languages than Trump's wife. Okay. But that it really isn't important. He has a son in the military. That's good. Doesn't say much about him, but no, it's a good thing. Good thing. He officiates weddings. So does the guy who slices meat for me at the deli. You can get that shit from the internet. He plays the harmonica. This is NPR. This is the best you could come up with, NPR. He plays the harmonica. And you got 2 good points. He's never lost an election, and his son's in the military. That's all you got. And this, of course, was retweeted by Hillary Clinton. All of these tweets, actually, were retweeted by Hillary Clinton. Here's one from Barbara Boxer. Look at that. Tim Kaine bowing down to an older woman. It's like he's looking up at mommy. Weak. So weak. Here's another tweet retweeted by Hillary Clinton. It has nothing to do with Tim Kaine. I just picked this because this is the kind of woman who wants a man like Tim Kaine. But again, we're not really concerned about women. She's trying to get the men. So I mean, what's the rub here? If you ask a male voter, really, you had to use an American flag as a hijab. Okay. So male voters, they're looking for, the ones who are undecided. At this point, they're just looking for excuses to, and they're not looking rationally. They know all the facts already. They know that it's not about policy at this point. It's about image and perception and all that. So what they see when they see, they shouldn't have closed them all. There we go. What they see when they see this, when they see Tim Kaine next to Hillary Clinton. Well, first of all, what they see when they look at Hillary, if you ask a man why he's not voting or why he doesn't like Hillary Clinton, he will probably try to tell you some things. He'll try to think about some policies that he doesn't agree with or her past, or, he can always mention the email server thing. Everybody knows she fucked up with that. So he can name all those things. But what is he really thinking? He's thinking that she always sounds like she's scolding me. Hillary Clinton has the kind of voice and cadence that every man, she has the kind of voice and cadence that reminds every man of a horrible relationship that he has been in, where his wife or significant other was really, really mad at him, or maybe when his mother was really pissed when he was a kid. That's what people think of. That's what men think of when they listen to Hillary talk. And now you put Tim Kaine in. Subconsciously in our irrational minds, where we're comparing everything that we see on TV to everything in our own personal lives. Kaine is now playing the part of the beta male husband whose wife can't stop complaining about her terrible boss, Donald Trump. No guy wants to hear 8 years of that. They get enough of that at home. Kaine is not going to hurt Clinton with women. It'll be nothing, no change really. But the Clinton-Kaine ticket is a disaster for, at least subliminally, for men. Men's egos are at a historical low point because of social justice and because of people like Hillary Clinton. Kaine puts a face to that movie. Are men going to want to watch this beta cuck kneel under Clinton to be her White House boy for the next 8 years? No, they won't. And men will run away from Clinton. She could have avoided this. By the way, when you ask men why they didn't vote for Hillary, they won't say that. They'll just say something about her policy. But anyway, when you look at this, you got to ask yourself, does this look presidential? When you look at Trump and Pence, he's hard to remember. That's what's so great about him. This looks presidential. Look at this. I'm listening to the level-headed guy here. I got my beautiful family, and you might want to stash these. I don't know who they are. They must be his family. You might want to stash these away in the future. Yeah, it looks presidential. This does not. Where does it? Where the fuck is it? This does not look presidential. Sorry. So, this is what Trump tweeted. Just saw crooked Hilary and Tim Kaine together. ISIS and our other enemies are drooling. They don't look presidential to me. This is what you call sticking the landing. Okay? Anyway, listen, I understand. Vice presidential picks don't mean much. They're really just to, in most cases, just to get a swing state. And Hilary picked Kaine because he will help. What kind of a slip was that? He will help her win Virginia, and that's a very, very, very important state. But she had other choices for Virginia. Let's take a look at them. I didn't know who they were, but I figured there's got to be other Democrats in Virginia. Who's the governor? This guy is Terry McAuliffe. He's the governor. Okay, he is not acceptable because he just looks fucking scary. This looks like, I don't know, it looks like that uncle that you have that used to do a lot of blow in the 70s. Just too scary looking. Now you're going to scare women away. No good. What about senators or congressmen? Oh, look at this guy. Who's this? Don Bayer. I looked into this guy. Now, he is he's been in politics for a long time. He hasn't done a lot. That's actually a good thing because Trump's just looking for bad things to say. Now, most of his time he's been like the lieutenant governor of Virginia, and then he was the U.S. ambassador to Switzerland and Liechtenstein, which, as far as a job is concerned, that is a job where you are on vacation 51 weeks out of the year. To Switzerland and Liechtenstein. That is literally the easiest job in politics. So anyway, and then now he's in the House, but he hasn't been there long. Again, I think these are all really good things. The only thing you can criticize is that and Trump's not going to criticize somebody who isn't deeply entrenched in the political machine. So these are all fine. Now, the only bad thing is he looks a little bit too alpha. He's just a little bit too strong, and he's really tall too. So that's the only bad thing about him. From policy and everything he's done, he's perfect. He just looks a little bit too alpha. He almost looks George Bush-like in a way, not junior but senior. So better than Kaine, certainly, but not perfect. What about? I don't know. Are there any other? What about this guy? Oh, hello. Bingo. This is Bobby Scott. He has been he's a Democrat in the House of Representatives in Virginia for over 20 years. Half black, half Filipino. This is what you call a winner. He's not super alpha. He's not super beta. He's mixed race. And if you look at his, I looked into what he's done for the last 20 years, mostly nothing and pretty good stuff. He actually seems like a pretty decent guy. Yeah, this is what you want. I don't understand why she would go with Hilary. Look, there's no bad pictures. He looks good. Look, he's serious here. He's happy here. He's inviting here. Guy looks fine. He's just like fine. He's just there. He's fine. And he's got everything up. Mixed race, been in Congress for 20 years. He hasn't done anything bad. Why am I seeing this? I'm just a guy looking on the internet, and I can figure this out. And Hilary can't figure this out. Sad.